Well, good evening and welcome to another Scale Model Ninja. So tonight we'll be carrying on with the, what is it again? Blood Angels, that's it. Mine went blank then. These things happen. Okay, so yep, we'll be carrying on with the Blood Angels Rhino that I've been doing for my eldest son for his Blood Angels army. Means once we've got that completed, we'll have 2 pieces of armour for him. And he's going to have 2 figures, I think, or 3, it might be 2, that have actually got finished for him. So yeah, so hopefully we should be able to finish this one off tonight. And there's only something like 4 pieces to go on it, and then we've just got the decals left to go on. So yeah, just sorry about that. Just reading one of the comments made by one of our members in the actual chat. I'll get to you in a minute. So we'll go into chat and have a look and see who's about. Oh, I could do if I can actually get it across a bit more. Ah, there we go. So first of all, we've got Panzer in saying hi Ross, and we've got Korra saying hi to Panzer, Panzer saying hi to Korra. There's me just saying hi to Panzer. And then we've got Scale Model Muse. I might be here. Oh, I think you're here. Nice to see you, Muse. And we've got Korra saying hi to Muse. And we've got Wendy Hicks in him. Good evening, Wendy. Welcome to the show. Saying hi, Ross, Korra Pink, Panzer, Koenig, and hugs. Then Panzer's going waves at undecided Muse. Then Wendy Hickson saying hi and waves at Scale Model Muse. And we've got Panzer going Wendy hugs. And then Korra Pink's going hi to Wendy. And then we've got Hugh Gordon in. Good evening, Hugh, and welcome to the show tonight. And he's saying evening, everyone. Doesn't that sound a bit like police officer type talk? Evening, everyone. Then we've got Panzer saying hi to Hugh. And Korra Pink saying hi to Hugh. Then Scale Model Muse. Waves! Hello! And it's Hugh Gordon saying hi Muse, Wendy, Panzer and Korra. And then we've got that comment. He's going Panzer saying blank Ross. It's age, buddy. Yeah. Well, you'd probably know more about that than me. Then we've got Wendy Hickson saying hugs to Hugh Gordon. And then Scale Model Muse saying hey, Panzer. So yeah, as we will be getting, hopefully get this one finished tonight. We should get the decals on already as well. I've decided what I'm going to do next. So next up will be just a little one. So what we'll be doing will be this little fella. So I'll just change over to Mac Cam. Mom. And there we go. So next on the list will be a Bane Blade. So that's what's going to be on next. So that'll be the next one. Not decided what colours I'm going to paint it yet, but I'm thinking along the lines it'll probably be of my own army colours, which is the Arctic blue, and then with red highlight markings on odd bits of Mephiston red in there, something like that. So yeah, that's what it'll probably be on, unless my eldest sees it and he'll probably turn around and say I want that. So that means it'll have to be going all red and turn into a Blood Angels tank. But you have to save his pennies up, I think, and then I might let him have it. So all I've got left now to go on this is the rocket launcher. You can see everything else near enough finished on him. So you've just got a rocket launcher to go onto here, and the little smoke canister launchers. I think that's what they are supposed to be. So yeah, they'll be going onto there, and we should run it like that, or somewhere along those lines when I've actually finished painting them and everything. So yeah, that's what's going to be next on these, so we'll crack on with them. Put you over here. Oh, and we have got a fresh new decal sheet, because I didn't have one for this, so I had to order online to get these. So yeah, they didn't cost that much either. I think it was about £3 for both sheets I got. So I got 2 of them. So yeah, that's them all sorted, ready to go on. So we'll just paint up these little bits and do the touch-ups I need on these. There's my little Louis tack sticks. There we go. Makes life a bit easier when painting. Won't need a lot. And we've got basically touch up where it's sort of like, when I've actually glued it, I've destroyed some of the paints just a little bit. But they're easy enough to touch up on this. It makes it look really good afterwards. So how have we all been this week so far? Have we all had a good week so far? All having fun at work and everything? So now I have been held up on my job yet again due to inclement weather. It sort of messed things up just a little bit again. But lucky enough, we've got most of the actual large dog run finished. Thank God, before this weather's churned again, which makes life a little bit easier for me. That's sorry. Oh, the other Louis tack stick. So basically I'm just going to touch these up, so other little bits that I haven't done. Before I put them on to Mr. Tanky, or Mr. Rhino I should say. How the hell did you get in there? Okay. Somehow one of my dog's hairs got onto the actual piece. He's been nowhere near my bench. Yeah, the Bane Blade's actually been sat in my stash for a while now. I got it just before lockdown started. And I've been meaning to do it, but I just haven't had the impetus about doing it, so I've decided now's the time to break it out of the box and crack on with it. So yeah, little sat there looking lonely. I think I was going to do my Chaos Raptors. I thought, nope, I will get one of my last but one pieces of armour done. I think I have got one more piece of armour, I think. Yeah, I have actually, yeah. And that's another transport, and it's the can't remember the name of it now. It's a flying transport anyway. So yeah, that's got to be done next, and probably that'll go into the blue paint colour again, I think. until I can get another one for the eldest, which he might get one for his birthday yet, because I did promise him I'd take him to model shop for his birthday, all depending on funds, as they say. But yeah, it's his birthday next Tuesday, so we're gonna take him to model shop and let him choose a piece from there to see what he wants building next. So I think he wants a Vindicator or something like that to go on his army, which is basically like the Rhino but with a big massive blade on the front of it. We don't need to get any more figures, but he has seen one of the sets you can get for Chaos, Blood Angel's army. It's almost like a starter set, I suppose, and he wants one of them. So yeah. Oh, Stanley George, all the way from across the pond, has joined us. Good evening, Stanley. Or should I say good morning, or whatever it is, afternoon over there. I'm not quite sure. I'm happy to have you along on the show. And Pans is going, ooh, a tank, and I never rigged this one. Yeah, just the once. Just this time he didn't. Okay, that's them 2 bits done. Give them a couple of minutes to dry off before we attach them. New, 3 lines there. Once again, I wouldn't advise people to take seam lines down with a scalpel unless you know how to do it without harming yourself, which is quite simply done, or easily done I should say. I've been doing it for quite some time doing this, but yeah, it's not advisable because you can accidentally take too much off, which you don't really want to do because it makes things look a bit cruddy. But I've been doing this ever since I started modelling. As long as your blade's sharp enough, you don't really need a lot of pressure to take the seam line off. And there we go. Yeah. Then allow that to fit together a bit better. With a nice little gap there, which you shouldn't be doing. Yeah. Seems that pin's too deep. Just take a little bit off and see how that fits now. There. That definitely looks a lot better. That does. Not perfect, but it will do for young and. Ooh. We'll give this its first coat of black paint and red, I think. This side's got to be red in it. Do. There you are. What, JC Bricks and Bills joining us. Good evening, James. Welcome to the show. Mrs. M upstairs, leading she's got a headache. I have informed her the best way of getting rid of a headache, but she's adamantly denying that she doesn't want to get rid of it that way. Don't know why. Could be fun. Just a bit done there. So yeah, this is a little rocket launcher. This part. And got this little rocket in there, so we're going to paint it as well. And oh, that's that bit done. And got Korra saying hi to James, and James is saying hi to Korra. And she's going, thought I would let you know that I have a package on the way from Games and Bricks, which has something in it for you, buddy. Ooh, very nice. And now she's trying to threaten me, saying, hush you, or you will not get steak tomorrow. Oh, fair enough. I blackmail too easy when it comes to steak. Just a little bit. There you go. Nice. It's brown. That's that little. Oh, I've done so. I've got the black there, so the bits done. It's in that side before. Derp. Panzer saying hi to JC, and JC saying hi to Hey Panzer. One of the best things about this, I can actually just paint these up at the moment, or majority of them, to dry. There. Black. I can start putting the decals on. So we'll do that in a second. Brush it in a minute. Yeah. Paint part if I don't want to. It's been dry now, so you can get stuck into position. Right, each one of them. So now we're going to get you to put like so. There. Right, and then we do the same on this side. And there we go, and that's the two mortar launchers in place. There's just put it out. Now this one. And there's the piece that I was going to put on last week, but for some strange reason I threw it all into my spares bag, so I had to hunt around the spares bag today, find it, but we got there in the end. We all had our din-dins yet? I know I did. I had a nice Frey Bentos steak and kidney pie with potato wedges and onion rings. Went down really, really well. Did offer some to the missus, but she turned it down. She doesn't like kidney. I mean, how could you not like kidney? Good, honest food. Yes, I'll have one happy young man tomorrow morning when he sees this is all finished. Let me do it there. Have it all. Oh. Okay, so now give that a few minutes to dry off. But we need microsol and microset. That sheet. At least I've had to go out and get a new pot because of my lovely little youngest decided to completely waste my other pot of microsol and microset. What's going on here? Slightly bent up. Give me you. Investing in a new pair of better. At least I might be able to pull something now. Better. Time to loosen off these ones are. For some strange reason, they normally come off a lot quicker. Ah, there we go. One might be just slightly older set than the other. Loose. There we are. Oh, oh bloody. Don't do that. They might have just oh, they run themselves. That's got it. Got those the other pieces. Start up on the new sheet. Scalpel. There we go. And let's see. We've got Hugh Gordon saying hi to James. And then we've got Skelmer and Hugh saying had some pizza but still hungry. Grr. And we've got James saying hi to Hugh. And Hugh's going, you're doing a grand job on your carousel, James. Yes, James is actually doing a non-Lego, well, it's not Lego company, carousel. And it's looking pretty darn good on his channel. JC Bricks and Builds. Please pop over there and have a look at what he's doing. I'm sure you'll enjoy it as well. Yep. I mean, with my channel here, which is we did do a joint project on a little Saturday stream, which we both quite enjoyed. I can't remember what day it was now. We both did it, but we did I didn't usually get James come on as a nice guest, and we just built. Well, I built my little German tank in Lego, and then yeah, it was quite good fun. We do plan to do another one at some point. When we just have to wait and see, because I've got to get with my work at the moment. It's not so easy. What that was. Front section, I think. I've actually been using a cotton bud just to flatten out the deco. It just takes off, soaks away any excess fluids and everything. So a little lead on there. So let's have a quick look at the reference to the other one. That's why. You, and you want these two little black ones there. Up. So I want this going across the top, back of the top hatches here. Main thing is getting it off without it folding over on itself. Which I've managed to get, but am I going to be able to move it over? Probably not going to let me putting any on. See? What I'll do afterwards this is I will cut through that on the markings on that. But that's getting roughly where I want it. There we go. So now if we go like that. Allow that to drop down into it. Like that. There we go. So yeah, that's that little singing on the back there for me. Need icons on the back section, front and rear. Then we've got thanks to you. It's Mahusid from Jason Grit. And he's going, yeah, I was thinking that. Sure, you will find a spot for it. I'm sure he will. He'll probably end up in his daughter's little area at some point with the rest of his Lego builds. Really nice. Now on this one, I think I might just have these little skulls. Because I like the look of them. Probably don't belong to this, but never mind. As I keep doing everything else, it's my model. I'll build it my way and put what I want on it. There we go. With the big markings for the rear door. So it does turn it into something completely different once you start doing this sort of thing. When you're putting decals on it, it starts bringing the old model alive, as far as I'm concerned. She starts to think it's actually looking as though it's part of something. It's all when we're doing your own paint schemes and everything like that. When you do decals onto start putting decals onto a model, starts to bring it to the end, and you know you're sort of getting there. It sort of comes alive. I always seem to like doing the decal stage on my model. You can just generally have a bit of fun, and so when you sort of like put things out in the end and go, yeah, wait. Ah, you swine. One thing I didn't want it to do, and you've gone and done. Gotcha. Flop over, you swine. Nope, that's gone over. Yeah, the one thing I didn't want it to do, and it's gone and done it. Fine. The fun part is actually getting this off my finger without it folding over on itself again. No, split. Oh well, never mind. Yeah. Maybe we won't use that one then. But when you sometimes leave decals just slightly too long, sometimes does that. So yeah. These aren't going well. Just a little bit more. There we go. That's your in position. Now we just need these two larger ones. And these are going to be the fun parts, to get these into position properly without actually the bigger ones folding over. So, but I should be able to just slide these off the backing paper when they've sorted. Swine. Fold just like that. Should be fit you right through. Yeah, I know you're not supposed to actually dump these things in, but I find it easier. Hugh's gone, sent you a request on Facebook group, James. I have a photo of enormous Lego ship to show you. Ooh. Out they go, ship. Which ship is that? It's all the markings I need off that now. Compost. Miss. Compost. Oh, I'm sorted. On. Yeah. Decals on that I want to put on it. Got the last gum piece to go on, and then we should. James gone. Just added you, Hugh, and James Hugh's gone. Post the pic of it, James. Oil supply ship, Ross. Enormosities. Ooh. Sounds like a nice build. I don't know which one. Yeah. Now the fun part then is how where I can get this glued together. And we need a bit of sticky stuff in there. Here comes the fun part of trying to get this into position. Dodgy before. Try it on. Come on. No, you want to go on. Ah, gotcha. There you go. That should be that sitting there. And basically, that is this one completed. That's one more down. A good dish. Yeah. so. If we bring that in, there we go. So yeah, here we go. It's all completed. Once again, he has asked not to have it all weathered up. He doesn't want it dirty. He just wants it the way it is. So yeah, he's a very happy little bunny. And we'll have that one, and we'll have his ickle friend to go with him. So we now have these 2 pieces of armour. Yep, Mr. Happy Bunny. Yes, Panzer is very dad in colour. So we've got Muse saying looks good. Well, thank you very much, Muse. I'll be definitely having one happy little bunny when he gets up tomorrow morning and sees that his second one's finished. So yeah, I'm reasonably happy with that. So now, as we've actually finished that, we will start having a look at the other one we're doing, which is the big old Bane blade. There's lots of plastic goodies in it. One thing I have noticed about the old Bane blade, there's quite a few different options you can have on it. You got the Hell Hammer, the Storm Sword, the Shadow Sword, the Bane Sword, the Doom Hammer. Fair enough. And you got the Bane Hammer, Storm Lord. So yeah, it does come up with a number of different options to build. But we'll probably just going along with the Bane blade, and we'll stick to that. Because I might have uses for the other guns now, because I'll be hopefully doing at some point doing a scratch build. You got Hugh Gordon saying defo dad colour. Yeah, the red does it keeps dad happy, so to speak, with the red of them. So yeah, so we might as well start building some of this up. So my first one, I will start building together by looking at the side points or side pods of it. So we have one rather large box of goodies. I better take that out of the zoom. There we go. Dunk. There we go. So yes, you've got quite a big box of goodies in this. Quite a few sprues and that to choose from. And you do have some decals in the bottom here by the looks of it. Yeah. Oh. A nice little decal sheet to go in the bottom of it. And we also have a base plate, so there's obviously a little figure in here somewhere. As you can tell, I haven't really looked at what's in this yet. I've just decided to go ahead and build it. So little figures go in it, I don't know, but there's a base plate for one. So I will figure something out. Have a quick look for it, Joey. So yeah, got a nice little decal sheet that comes with it. So we'll work out which ones we want to go on there. It'll probably be the white markings on for my army. So we definitely need that sprue. We two of them, I think. Yep, there's the one. And we need that sprue to start off with, I think. Just put them there a minute. So, oh yeah, we have a little figure in there. He's a little tank commander figure. Well, looks it. And that one. Oh, yep. And we've got another one holding his sword by the looks of it. I think a couple of little figures there. The tank crew and the commander that sits beside it, no doubt. So yeah, we're gonna have some fun with them. Yep. So we'll do them in my markings, I think. This one. So yeah. After then, let's get back to starting some of it. First of all, we are doing the left side, so we've got to work out which one's which. Usually tells you which is left and right on these things, but obviously not on this one. Oh. That one, I think. Sprue 1, yeah. We'll start off with that one. So yes, so we've got the old Bane blade. Big old anchor goodness. Will be a fun build, I hope. I'm thinking about this one, I don't really need to prime it because the Vallejo colours will cover it nicely. But even so, once I've got these side ports done, I can still prime it all up afterwards. Done for this one. Tap on these in a minute. It is. What on your benches then? I know few of you have been having fun because some of you watched, I think it's Sue and Dad's stream on the Tuesday before mine. You've probably been at your benches and you've been playing around with some bits of plastic or whatever. Now, what I'm doing here is I generally get rid of the parts of the sprue that I've removed the item from, but it saves me from having to search the sprue of numbers, and save a lot of time that way. I find searching dead sprue, and we basically cut it all up and it goes into recycling. Wait, come here, you. Oh, that bit's on the floor. Now, I know some of the people, or some parts of the country, don't actually accept sprue for recycling, but my one generally does. I mean, well, they've not taken it, I suppose. Something over there. Click up a little bit. Right. That bit cleaned up. These bits here. Oh. I mean, all I'm doing is literally just very, very gently shaving it back, and then just rubbing my finger over it, and then I can generally tell if there's any more that need to be removed. Nope. Shit. Oh. I understand why they need to put lines on them when two will be good enough for us. Finger in the joint. There. Yes. Okay, okay. Some use the full back glue on this. And then we'll get the clippity of goodness. There we go. There we go, like that. Seems a bit of a big gap there, that does. We'll see how that goes when I look at the other one. And the same on this one. There we go. That's that one. Now we need L1 and L2 and L3, L5, L4, L6, L7, and L8. Yeah. Sounds like somebody's just dropped out of bed. Leave it here. Now. L2 and L1. There and there. L2. Lucky enough, these ones have actually got the L and R markings on it, which makes it a bit easier to see which pieces are which, or which pieces go where. That one and that one. That one joins onto there like so. Good. Use some of the Tamiya in on this one. We won't go need bit, but I'll sort that out in a minute. Leave that dry. Now we want L3 and L5. How's L3? L3 there it is. Where the hell's L5? You'd have thought by now they would have actually put all the track sections on one sprue to make life a little bit easier, but obviously not. That would be asking too much. There's the little bits. Hello, you gone then? Most clearly marked out sprues. I'm really trying to find. Yeah, there's that. Them. That might be them on each. Ah. So L5. There we are. Typical. Stay. You. And then we want L5. Now these ones have got to be a bit more. Yeah, we'll put the fibre out. Now I'm actually gonna paint these. That one goes onto there like so. And then I want L4. So Korra thinks going, not falling out of bed, it was the cat trying to look at the fish and knocking my fish stuff over. And then Muse's gone, ooh, bad kitty. Yep, sodding cat. We didn't call it Loki for nothing. Pain in the ass bleeding animal. There we go. That one should, in all theory, put them in the wrong way around. There. Carry on, you swine. That one goes in there like so. That one goes onto there like so. Clean these up. So I'm going to have to probably paint these wheels a bit before I actually put them on. That's that bit done. Just clean that up a bit. And there we go. So this piece attaches onto here somewhere, all accounts. This one was the front one. Nope, definitely. This one's that goes onto there like so. That just doesn't look right. It does. Definitely going onto there. Yep. It should be. Yeah. Then we've got to go. Yep. Again, we'll use the full fat glue. Where we know it's going to stick. Music's going, and its name for sure, lol. Yeah. And Panzer's going, hungry kitty. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, mate. But for some reason or other, she won't let it eat the bloody fish. Don't know why. Korra going, he's always up to no good, lol. Basically, yeah, it's a normal cat muse. Lol, he over a year old. Still asks like a baby. He definitely takes after his Bengal side. Yeah, it's a Bengal Mancoon that we've got. And I made the mistake of getting it for the missus for a Valentine's Day present just before lockdown started. Yeah, not one of my brightest of moods. Moods, I should say. Thing. That's that one done. Now what I'll do is I'll probably glue parts of these wheels together, but I'm going to have to make some of them separately. Paint these parts separately before I join them on. I don't like leaving parts unpainted, even though you can't really see them once you've actually put it together. But I would rather paint the thing beforehand. Because when you've actually put it together, there's no way I'm going to be able to get a brush into there to get these other tight bits. So yeah, We'll just put them together like that for the time being. The one, yep. She's sorted. As much as that one's done at the moment. Yeah. That will then sit on there like so. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah. So I'm going to have to paint all the inside of these wheels before we join both sides together. So that's that bit sorted for the time being. Now we want L6, L7 and L8. Which will be on here. Starters. This will be another one that I'll stick together. L one looks like L7 there. Strange, why the hell have they put, yeah. Going to mix things around a bit here. That one, and then it's that one at the front there. Oh, how are you, swine? You've got news going, my Tigger was half Bengal. Now we just have Lily, the Great White Terror. Yeah, I'm not a cat person, really. I prefer my dogs. Yes, the wife is more of a cat lover in here. But I must admit, our youngest, he does play with Loki quite a bit. And them two are as thick as thieves, them two. Yeah, when they get left alone to play. Loki seems to adore him, but even when he's scratched, our youngest one he just doesn't care. He'll just still carry on playing with the bloody thing. Okay. Yeah. One lucky thing though, my youngest hasn't played at my bench since he's last destroyed the glue pots and everything. And it's like somebody I was chatting to earlier was saying we were lucky that he actually didn't drink any of the concoctions that he made up in the old water pot, because that would definitely have done him some harm. Considering we could actually smell it halfway up the stairs as I was coming down. Oh Christ, it stank the house out. Then again, it's pretty much expected when you mix two of the Tamiya paints that I had together, as well as the Microsol and Microset, all into one pot. To say that made a mess was an understatement, I think. Okay, so we don't need that bit to play with. You in there. I need these two now. Get rid of that one. These have all got their numbers on them. That's all of them for the time being. Get rid of this British sprue that I don't need. Oh, just empty my recycling bin. It's getting a bit full. Oh, nice. You. This one actually looks like it's fitting a lot better than the last one. The round holes together look better. Yep. There we go. And that's that. Right. Then we'll nip these two halves off. And then it looks like we might have to start calling it a night, because it's now there's 10 minutes left. And we'll get these parts off that I need. Start cleaning these up, and this should make the other side pontoons. So yeah, it looks like I'm going to have to do a little bit of painting before assembly again. This one, what I normally do, but I said just do a bit more without having to worry about painting for the time being. But it looks like it's going to have to be done the my usual way. Thanks. Oh, employed. There we go. Okay, so I think we might as well call it there because I've only got like 3 or 4 minutes left before I usually end my stream. But as you know, we'll crack on again next Tuesday with the Bane Blade. Don't you? We will. A bit of fun, and then yeah, it's going to be my usual blue and gold effect, I think, and red. So all metallic colours again, just where I like it. So I'll go back up to face cam. Well, thank you very much for joining me. If you like what you're seeing, please hit that like button because it does help with the statistics of getting my channel known a bit more. If you know anybody else that likes to come and join me on the show, please feel free to share the group. And yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I will say night night, happy modelling and stay safe. Night night then.